Namaste and welcome to Vinyasa Flow. We're going to start by taking a comfortable seat on the ground or on a pillow or a blanket, resting the hands upon the legs or the knees, and please begin to close your eyes. Start to notice the noises surrounding your space. Begin to notice the temperature of your room. Begin to notice the temperature of your body. Take a moment to tune in with your breath as you breathe in through your nostrils, filling your belly, and your lungs expand. Exhaling slowly, and noticing them to deflate. Take 2 more rounds of breath, filling up and emptying out. And then we'll begin to gently open up our eyes as we come to standing on our mat to learn our alignment today, and then we will add breath and music to our flow. Please stay at any level that feels good to you. As the practice will progress, stay where your body feels comfortable for now and continue to push yourself as you get stronger. Now let's begin to rise up to our feet and coming to the very front of your yoga mat. Set your feet at a hip-width distance so your ankles are stacked below your hips and your shoulders are over your hips. Placing your hands together at the center of your chest, relax your shoulders, relax your arms, and begin to close your eyes. Place a gentle bend in your knees and relax through your lower back, relax through your face. And open up your eyes to a soft gaze, and on your next inhale, reach your arms above your head. Bring your palms to touch, gaze up at your hands and slightly tuck your tailbone under. Begin to bend your kneecaps and bring your hands down next to your feet, dropping your head and bending your knees as much as you need to get your hands to the ground. Make sure to relax through your neck, through your head, and through your arms. Forward fold. On an inhale, we'll come into monkey, placing your hands on your shins, or your ankles, or the floor, drawing your shoulders back, turning your tailbone up, and gazing at the floor. On an exhale, we'll set our hands down, with our middle fingers pointing straight forward with the wrists in line with each other. Gaze in between your hands, press your heels back, push through both arms equally. Begin to drop your knees and drop your chest down to the mat, keeping your hips elevated and your elbows tucked in. Press your palms firmly against the ground, shove. Slide your hips to the mat, relax the tops of your feet, and press your arms up into cobra, drawing your shoulders back. Now if your hips leave the ground, you just need to crawl your hands forward a little bit to hold the shoulders back. Make sure that your palm is directly connecting all the points to the ground so that your wrists are safe. On an exhale, we'll begin to lower the spine forward and down. Move the hands back by the rib cage, tuck the toes. You can shift up to your knees and then shift up to your hips, coming into downward facing dog. Pressing the floor away with your hands, make sure your hands are firmly flat. Feet are at a hip width distance, arms are at a shoulder width distance. Begin to extend through your shoulders, roll your shoulders back and away from your ears, and gently press your heels down. Bring your knees down to the mat and step forward your right foot, stacking the knee directly over the ankle. Place the back foot down at a 45 so the toes are slightly pointing forward. Press up into your front foot and reach your arms above your head, warrior one. Make sure to keep that front knee bending forward. The back leg is straight and squaring off your hips towards the front knee, extending through your elbows and shoulders back, warrior one. Begin to open up your arms, wrists in line with shoulders, gazing over your front middle finger, arms are straight, front knee stays the same. Begin to sweep your hands back down to the mat, or to your thigh, or to your waist, and step forward to the hip width distance, returning to monkey. Shoulders back, tailbone up. Begin to bend the knees and fold your head back down. Try to bring your rib cage to your thighs. Slowly begin to rise back up to standing, bringing the head up last. And on an inhale, bring your arms above your head, palms touch, gaze up with your thumbs. Exhale, bring your hands back down to your chest, Samasthiti. Now we're going to begin to take it a step further. On an inhale, we reach our arms up, gazing up at the thumbs and the palms. Exhale, begin to bend your knees and fold, drop your head. Inhale into monkey, straighten the elbows, draw the shoulders back, gaze at the floor. Hands to the mat as we step back into plank, heels reaching back, arms are straight. Drop your knees, drop your chest, elbows roll down and tuck in, press through the palms. Hips come to the mat, legs relaxed, press up. Cobra, draw the shoulders back, press away the floor, keep the neck relaxed. On an exhale, lower the spine forward and down, move your hands back. This time you can try just pressing up and rounding up into downward facing dog. From here, take your left knee towards your chest, rounding through the spine, and try to make it in one step. Place the back foot down at a 45 again, front knee is bent. We stand up, warrior one. Bending into that front knee, pushing through the outside edge of your back foot like you're rolling your pinky toe down. Extending through the elbows, shoulders back, warrior two. Opening up the arms, wrists in line with your shoulders, gazing over your front middle finger, still bending into the front knee. Sweep the hands down to the mat, or to the thigh, or to the waist, and step forward, coming into monkey. Shoulders up and back, tailbone up. Bend the knees and begin to fold, dropping the head. Slowly we begin to rise back up, rounding the spine up to standing. Inhaling the arms reach up, gaze up, and exhale, hands down to the chest, Samasthiti. Now we're going to begin to advance even further. If you need to stay at any of the previous versions, please do so. On an inhale, begin to reach your arms up, gaze up at your hands. Exhale, begin to bend your knees, forward fold, drop your head. Inhale into monkey. Draw your shoulders back, turn your tailbone up, straighten your elbows. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back into plank. Rolling your elbows forward, push down your hands, drop your knees, hover into an easy low plank. Keep your elbows together, keep your hands flat, lower all the way down to the mat. Push up on an inhale, cobra. Shoulders back, shoulders down, arms straight. Exhale, bring the chest forward, lengthen the spine. Move your hands back. On an inhale, push up. Exhale, meet the downward facing dog. On an inhale, begin to extend your right leg up to the ceiling. Press through your hands, push down your left heel. On an exhale, bend the knee towards the chest, step forward, and rise up, warrior one. Exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach up and back, bending into the knee. Exhale, begin to open the arms back up. Sweep the hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Dropping down your knees, turning your elbows forward. Keep them close to your body. Hands are flat. Release down. Inhale, push up, cobra, shoulders back. Exhale, lengthen the spine, forward and down. Inhale, push up and back. Exhale to meet downward facing dog. Arms are straight, shoulders are back. On an inhale, extend the left leg up towards the ceiling, pressing the right heel down, kicking through the top leg. On an exhale, step it forward, bending the knee, placing the back foot down. Inhale, you rise up, warrior one. Exhale, you begin to open, warrior two. Inhale, you begin to reverse your warrior, lean back. Exhale, you begin to sweep the hands back down to the mat, stepping forward as we inhale, monkey, shoulders. As we bend the knee, exhale, forward fold. As we begin to inhale, slowly rising back up, sweeping the arms above the head to touch, look up. Exhale, the hands come down. Samasthiti. Adding a little bit more, staying where you need to. Bending the knees and reaching down towards the ground as we sweep up. Inhale to chair pose. Exhale, we forward fold. Inhale, monkey, shoulders back. Exhale, we place the hands to the mat, step back to plank, heels reaching back, arms are strong. Turn the elbows forward. Hover the elbows towards the rib cage, not too far down, low plank. Inhale to bring the body forward, roll the shoulders back, drop the hips, air cobra. Begin to flex your core and round up and through, coming into downward facing dog. On an inhale, begin to lift the right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, begin to step it forward. Inhale to rise up, meet the warrior one, bending into the knee. Exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale, reach back, reverse your warrior. Exhale, begin to lean forward and reach, side angle. Inhale, begin to rise back up. And exhale, sweep the hands to the mat, step back to plank. Exhale, we begin to low plank. Inhale, we begin to air cobra, shoulders and hips. Exhale, we begin to flex the core and round up, downward facing dog. Inhale, we begin to lift the left leg up. Exhale, we begin to step it forward. And inhale, we begin to rise up, warrior one. Exhale, we begin to open, warrior two. Inhale, we begin to reach back, reverse warrior, bending into the front knee. Exhale, we begin to reach forward, side angle, pressing into the thigh. Inhale, we begin to rise back up. Exhale, we sweep the hands to the mat, step forward, and inhale, monkey, shoulders. Exhale, we begin to bend the knees and fold. Inhale, we begin to rise back up, sweeping the arms up above the head to touch. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale again, we begin to scoop the arms up, looking up, reaching up, chair. Exhale, forward fold, drop the head, weight in the toes. Inhale, monkey, tailbone up, shoulders back. Exhale, hands to the mat, step or jump back, low plank. Inhale, air cobra, shoulders, hips. Exhale, flex the core, round up and back, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior, lean back further. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, press. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, hands down, step back, plank. Lower. Inhale, air cobra, shoulders, hips. Exhale, flex the core, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, meet warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lean back, reverse your warrior. Exhale, reach forward, press side angle. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, sweep the hands to the mat. Step forward. Inhale, monkey, shoulders, tailbone. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, begin to slowly rise back up. Arms come to touch. Exhale, Samasthiti. Begin to close your eyes. Take a few natural breaths. And begin to notice any sensations in your body. Begin to very gently blink open your eyes again, returning your hands down to the mat and stepping your left foot back as we come into a lunge. Tuck that foot towards your body, bringing your knee forward as we come into pigeon. Walking your hands back towards your hips, you can come onto your fingertips or not. Draw your shoulders back and down, pressing away the ground. Square off your hips towards the front of your yoga mat and your shoulders forward. Maybe stay here for our breaths. If you feel good, take your left arm, begin to reach it back towards your foot, gazing back at your hand. If that feels pretty easy for you, kick up your back leg, grab onto it, kick the foot away from the body, bow pulling pigeon. Shoulders behind the back, gazing at the back foot, and we'll breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you've grabbed the foot, slowly and gracefully release the foot back down to the mat, come back forward, and we'll switch sides. Stepping back to plank, bring the left knee forward, and take the hips down. Crawl that right leg back and bring your hands back towards your hips. Draw your shoulders back, press away from the ground, squaring off your hips and your shoulders to the front of your mat. You may stay here, holding the shoulders back, pushing away the ground as we breathe. You may take your right shoulder back to a turn. Gazing upon your thumb, holding here. If it feels natural and easy, kicking up the back leg, pressing the leg away from the body, bow pulling pigeon. Gaze back at your foot as you kick your foot away from you. We'll take 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Begin to slowly release your foot back down to the mat, coming back forward to place the hands down, and we'll step back to a plank. Dropping the knees down to the mat, toes touch, hips go back to the heels, widen the knees as much as comfortable, reaching your hands forward and dropping your head, child's pose. Begin to notice your inhales and your exhales and their relationship with your body. Closing the eyes, begin to feel the inhales and feel the exhales. Slowly taking your hands and walk them over to the right and dropping the head again. Soften through the left side of your body. Allow your hips to go back and the weight to settle as we stay here observing the breath and loosening and deepening into the pose. Begin to crawl your hands over to the left, resting your head, resting your legs, or resting your hips. Arms begin to soften, relaxing through the right side of your body. Begin to notice the breath again. Slowly returning your arms back into the center of your mat. And begin to crawl your hands back towards your knees, bringing your spine back up. Gently take the knees together, drop the hips off to the side of your body, and sweep your legs out in front of you. Take the bottoms of your feet together. Make sure you have a good amount of distance here. So you have like a box. Relax your hips, relax your thighs. Start to soften through your shoulders and your neck. And we're going to drop the head, drop the shoulders, and begin to slowly ease forward, placing the hands down where it's comfortable, rounding through the neck and head as we begin to rest. Closing the eyes. Soften through your collarbones, soften through your face, and just allow gravity to open the pose. Begin to slowly rise back up so the spine is straight. And then we're going to turn towards our right knee, keeping our shoulders in the same line as each other. Place your hands somewhere comfortable. It doesn't matter how far you fold down. Keep the shoulders square, soften, drop the head, and then begin to slowly come forward, just to where it feels good to your body. Keeping your hips down, keeping your legs relaxed, and then try to position your arms so that they can also rest. Dropping your head down, heavy so that the neck can decompress. Relax through the collarbones. Eyes begin to close so that we can feel the relationship of this pose to our bodies. And feel how the breath has an effect. On an inhale, please lift your spine back up to the center and gently turn yourself to the left, keeping the shoulders square with each other, placing the hands down somewhere comfortable and easing forward, dropping your head down the center in between your even shoulders. Hips begin to relax as you stay grounded. Shoulders begin to soften, collarbones begin to soften. Head is heavy, arms are soft. Even the chest begins to cave in slightly. Face is relaxed and eyes are closed. On your next inhale, begin to rise back up. Bring the shoulders back into the center and spine is straight. Placing your legs out in front of you, begin to scoot forward, tucking your chin into your chest, begin to roll your spine down to the mat, laying on your back. Draw your knees into your chest and begin to open up your arms into a cross. So your wrists are in line with your shoulders. Begin to take the knees towards the chest and then drop them over to the right, coming into leaf pose. Closing your eyes here, relax your shoulders, relax your arms. Allow your lower back to open and move around until your knees, your ankles, and your feet are comfortable. Eyes are closed. Neck is relaxed. Begin to slowly draw your knees back up above your body and take a moment to either just float there or hug the knees into the chest, whatever feels best. And then begin to return your arms out to the sides as you drop your knees over to the left. Relaxing your shoulders back with the ground, relaxing your neck. Make sure that your legs and your feet are comfortable and begin to close your eyes. Notice the breath in the body. Where is it showing up? How do the inhales feel in the pose? And how do the exhales feel? On your next inhale, drawing the knees back up to the center of the body, interlace all 10 fingers upon your right knee, placing the left foot down, draw the right knee towards the armpit, half little bear. Relax the shoulders, relax the spine, and relax the hips. Some of you are going to feel good keeping your leg bent. Others of you might feel good straightening your leg away from your body. Begin to close your eyes and focus on pulling your knee towards your armpit. Begin to relax through your lower back, through your belly. Try to relax all of the muscles throughout your collarbones, your shoulders, legs and feet. Remember, the eyes are closed here, and we're focusing on the breath. Begin to slowly place your right foot down on your mat. Interlace all 10 fingers to grab onto your left knee and pull it towards your armpit. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you extend the right leg out straight and you draw the knee closer to the armpit. Softening through your shoulders, through your collarbones, through your back. Relax your tailbone. Relax your belly, your chest. Just use your hands to hold down your knee. Eyes are closed. We're noticing maybe the stretch in the leg. Very slowly begin to set that foot back down and extend it away from your body to meet the other. As we enter our final Savasana, set your ankles wide enough so your feet roll out to the sides. Open your arms to a 45, leaving some space between your armpits and your arms. Your palms are facing the ceiling, your shoulders are relaxed. Begin to close your eyes and move around until you are comfortable. Please begin to stay here, laying down on your back. And as you are here, begin to notice the heavy points on the back side of the body. Maybe that's your head, your shoulders, your tailbone, your heels. And then begin to notice all of the light points in the front side of the body. The breath traveling up, the fingertips, the toes. Begin to soften all of the muscles across your chest, across your collarbones. Allow the hips to fully release, the legs to roll out, the knees begin to soften. Now we're going to be staying here for a couple of minutes to deepen our relaxation. Begin to release the muscles throughout your forehead. Begin to soften through your eyes. Relaxing through your cheeks, through your jaw, all the muscles throughout your mouth and your tongue. Even your ears can begin to soften. You might begin to notice sensations in your palms or sensations in the bottoms of your feet. Continue to tether your awareness to any physical sensation your body has. Continue to allow yourself to let go and to rest. I'm going to remain quiet now for a few minutes so that your mind can rest and your body can rest. It's okay to have thoughts, it's okay to have feelings, it's okay to have pain, it's okay to have pleasure. Allow your entire body and mind and feelings to experience whatever they need to in these next few minutes. And begin to start bringing your awareness back in any way that looks for you. And when you've finished stretching or moving or taking some deep breaths, maybe just opening your eyes, you begin to raise one arm above your head and roll onto the side of your body, your knees tucked towards your chest, laying down on your arm. And take a couple extra moments there to allow yourself to rest. And then when you feel ready, begin to press away the ground, rising up back into the same position we started class, hands upon your knees, closing the eyes. And then begin to notice sensations in your body, in your breath, your state of mind, your awareness. Any changes that might have occurred. And we'll end class by bringing our hands together at the center of our chest. Namaste. Thank you so much for tuning into my video, and I look forward to sharing more yoga time with you and more videos in the future. Namaste.